locked into the game plan. They understood what had to be done. They got us off to a good start in the second unit. We tried to keep it going.
How difficult is it? I mean, that team came in as a really hot basketball team. How difficult is it to kind of keep a team like that under control?
Definitely tough to keep them bottled up. Their confidence is there. They expect to play well. We're just fortunate enough to get stops today. And like I said, being keyed in, locked in, make sure that we defended the paint, make sure that we took care of transition. Defense really helped us out today.
Obviously, a triple-double from Nikola, but Michael Porter Jr. is the one I want to really kind of hone in on, 20 and 10 for him. What did you see out of his game tonight?
I think he was really locked in on the defense end. I think he played well. I think he got him going, getting some defense stops, getting some defensive rebounds, really just open up the basket for him. We all know he's one of the best shooters in the league, so we need him to keep hunting shots. But I think keying in on the other side really helped him just get a nice flow in the game.
Last thing, 12 points for you off the bench. I want to talk about your game tonight.
Just trying to do my part, do anything I can to help the second unit trend in the right direction. We know we have the best starting five in the league. Our whole thing is to hold them down or try to push the lead.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
What do you think of that Jokic no look over the head pass?
That was nice. Definitely seen it coming. It was very interesting. He turned away, halfway turned back away from where he was originally going. I think that was just a slight enough distraction to open up the window to get the pass to AG, and AG did what he does and finishes.
Yeah. You saw it coming, though.
Playing with him for a while. This is similar. I mean, I was like, ooh, if I was Jokic, I might try this. It's just always fun to be that he actually does do it.
Yeah.
How underrated are AG's hands to be on the receiving end of some of those passes where you
I told AG he's probably got the best hands in the league. Honestly, he's probably got some of the strongest hands. I'm pretty sure he makes a lot of bigs jealous. The way he can roll to the basket, the way he can protect it. We rarely ever strip him, even when he gets in traffic. So, it's unreal. His hand-eye coordination, his split-second ability to be able to catch it and then to really still read the floor and finish. No problem.
You like that? You gotta listen and learn. The Scrabble word. 30 points. 30 points.
Speaking of Nikola, he had another triple-double. And also, Porter Jr. always plays well against these teams. What is it about certain teams that players play well against certain teams? Explain that to me.
I don't know, might just do. He's been hot for a while, so I think I'd like a matchup. It's like a scheme. A lot of teams trying to take Mike out of the game, but he did a good job. Just kind of mixing up, scoring from 3 different levels.
About that behind the pass to the dunker.
I was just saying, told them, when they're inducting them into the Hall of Fame, that's one of the passes that they're going to pull. Yes, there I am. It's happening. Thank you.
Like, what was the difference, just sort of energy-wise, between Wednesday and tonight for you guys from the opening tip, really?
We knew they'd be getting off to a really strong first quarter, so that was an emphasis. And then compared to last game, man, obviously being at home helps us, but we got to be a better road team and, come with that same energy. I feel like here at home we run a lot more, but really the emphasis was, we got kind of embarrassed on national TV the other night. We just want to come and kind of redeem ourselves tonight.
Mike, it feels like a few times a year you guys have one of these games where you're getting out and running, everyone's getting dunks. What kind of allows you guys to have those kind of performances?
I think, after a tough loss the other night, we really didn't like our energy. We just came in tonight and everybody was like, okay, I'm going to get my rest, I'm going to get my sleep, I'm going to come in with high energy. So that was pretty much it.
When Jokic has a pass like the over-the-head one, do you guys sort of start to take those for granted at a certain point just because he can do things like that so commonly, or do you almost like bookmark ones like, oh, this is one of the best ones I've seen in a while?
No, we know he can do it. It's always amazing to see him do it, but just like guys that can routinely make really tough shots or things like that, we've grown accustomed to knowing that Nikola pretty much has eyes in the back of his head, so we know he can see the floor at all times. And we still admire the great passes, but we definitely know he sees it.
Has it changed the way that you play at all when you're on the floor with him, knowing that he can see everything?
Yeah, spacing. Yeah, just the where I space, I don't need to come. Yeah, definitely. The spacing just differs when you have a guy that can pass like that. The way you're spacing the floor, I would say, and finding the gaps, and just knowing he sees you in certain places.
Are you more motivated, I guess, to move without the ball? Or you had a couple tonight where you cut in and he found Jews underneath the basket. He had a dunk out of it. But are you, like, I guess, more active?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys that can make those passes. Aaron can make those. Obviously, Joker can. Even DJ. I mean, a part of our offense is based on cutting, so that's typical. But yeah, when Nikola has it and you see kind of one or two guys come to him, you see a lane, you know he'll find you. He'll make the right play.
You're on pace for your most double-doubles in a season in your career. How much of like the explosive putback dunk you had tonight that was sick? How much of that is your back feeling better and at the point where you're at in your health?
I think I haven't had a game where I had 10 rebounds for a while, but it's something I'm capable of doing every night if I put my mind to it. So that needs to be an emphasis for me. Crashing the glass. Yeah, I mean, part of it is God has allowed me to stay healthy, and my back has been feeling much better than last year. Like I said, last year was kind of rehabbing while I was playing, and this year I haven't had to rehab at all. So it's been good, and I just got to let that be an emphasis in my game every night.
Michael, can you take us through that put-back dunk that you had? Your eyes kind of light up when you know if you get the timing right, you're going to be able to do that. Can you just take us through it?
Yeah, what happened was I think Joker drew two, or maybe it was Jamal. I think Jamal might have dribbled or whatever, and they helped it in the paint, and so they found KCP, and my guy rotated to KCP. So when KCP shot it, I knew that I had a clear lane to the hoop. So I was like, okay, he's either going to make it or he's going to miss, and if it bounces right, I'll have the dunk. So I just kind of saw as I was running to the rim, like, oh, this is short. I'm going to jump right now, and then I got it.
That underhand pass you had to Nikola for the first bucket of the game seemed like a much harder pass to make than it looks. How comfortable are you with that play, or was that just kind of like going on vibes?
No, I mean, it was just I saw him. He was ahead of his defender, and that was the easiest pass. If I took it in two hands and tried to throw it overhand, it wouldn't have gotten there on time. So I just, flipped it with one hand. It wasn't that hard of a pass.
Anything else?
Have you made that type of pass before, ever?
I mean, probably. I don't know, like, when, but probably so before. I probably have before. I don't know about full court like that, but it wasn't that hard.
So it wasn't hard, but you've never done it before?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Must be nice.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.